Hello children, I'm here to show you this. Depending on where you're coming from, you may know me as Mr. Cthulhu, you may know me as John Paul. Either way, I'm going to show you some stuff that you can do with cabbage juice, known to people like me as indicator, but cabbage juice is more fun to say because it sounds better. So, basically, cabbage juice changes color depending on what you put in it. So for example, if what you put in it is really acidic, it turns more red. For example, vinegar here is very acidic, and so look at that bright red color. Meanwhile, hydrogen peroxide over here, which I'll talk about later, because something special happened with this one, is pretty basic because, you know, it's yellow here, because it turns more yellow. And so, yeah, there you go. So I guess I'll just start going through what happened with each of these. So, Windex here, this is Windex. It turns a sort of greenish color. It looks yellow from the light behind me, but it is green, rest assured. So yes, Windex turns green when cabbage juice is added. Vinegar, I already showed you that, it's red. This is lemon juice, which turned a sort of pinkish red, which I thought was pretty cool. And hydrogen peroxide, this one is really interesting. So, when I first poured it, it was actually pink, but for some reason I checked back on it about 2 hours later, and it was bright yellow. So I have no idea why this happened. I simply have no idea. So, if anybody knows, just let me know in the comments, because I don't know why it turned yellow. So, this is, interestingly, this is also vinegar, but I just put less of it in, so there's more cabbage juice and less vinegar, which made it turn less pink because, you know, there's less acidity in it, because water is neutral, so it has a pH of 7. You can sit down if you want.
Okay.
Can you still see me?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so here we have fabric softener. Fabric softener is used for softening fabric. Fun facts. So yeah, it's sort of powdery, but it's kind of pinkish. But that's not because of the softener itself. The softener itself is blue, but this turns pink because it's, wait, that makes it slightly acidic, I'm pretty sure, probably. So yes, there's that. This is, what is this? Oh yes, that is disinfectant. And it's hard to tell, it can look like dark blue, but if you look at it from the top, it actually, here, can you bring the camera up here? It's actually really light blue, so that one's, in my opinion, this one is the one that looks the best, but that's just me. So, this is, oh yes, I'll get to that one later. Here is baking soda. It's sort of light blue. So, there you go, baking soda. Here's bleach, which, interestingly, I'm not actually sure if this is bleach. I found this sort of powdered thing under my kitchen sink, and I decided it would be cool to try. It turned green, but, bleach is supposed to turn yellow, and I don't know, it didn't say bleach on it, it was a powder, and bleach is usually liquid. So, I don't know, maybe the powder, maybe they add something to it that makes it powdered or something, and so that makes it less acidic, honey basic, so, I don't know. Either way, bleach, there you go, something like that. Okay, so this is, BioClean, which is, like, used for, it's drain cleaner, essentially. But it's powdered, so it turns this sort of, you can't really see it from the front, can you bring the camera up here again? It's a sort of like greenish, bluish, fun color of doom or something like that. So there you go, BioClean. I'll set this up here. Okay, what's this? This is desiccant, so for you, those of you who like pepperoni, you may know that whenever you open a package, that a lot of packages of pepperoni have this little packet in them. It's like it's a small like rectangular thing, and it says "Do not eat," contains iron on it. And so I never knew what was actually in there, and I was told that it's called desiccant, so I'm just gonna trust my mom on that one actually. But before you pour it in, it's a sort of pepper. It's a sort of, it kind of looks like pepper. Can you bring the camera up here again? So let's see if you can see that. Yeah, you can't really see that anymore, but if you look really closely, you can kind of see. So it looks like pepper, the desiccant itself, but when you mix it with cabbage juice, also known as indicator. You get this sort of nice dark blue color. But it's a little bit less dark blue than this, which is almost purple. So this is amoxicillin, and if you don't know what amoxicillin is, it's a medication used for acne. So this is a pill of amoxicillin. If you break it open, you get this white powder. And here is what happens if you mix it. You get this sort of, in my opinion, ugly purple color. But there you go. Amoxicillin turns purple. Actually, here, I don't want to set borax back there. Borax, your time to shine. Did I show you borax? Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, borax turns a sort of yellowish red color. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be yellow. There you go. So, there, in case I haven't showed you that.
You didn't show us borax before that?
Well, I just did. So this is dishwashing pod. So, what's interesting about this one is dishwashing pod contains 3 liquids. It contains this red liquid, this blue liquid, and this white powder. And so I decided, you know what could go wrong? I'm going to put all 3 of them in at once. And so, lo and behold, this happened. It turned yellow, and the powdery stuff sort of mixed with the blue liquid a little bit and floated on top of it. So I don't know if you can see that. Can you bring it up again? Yes, you can see the powder floating on top. That looks kind of gross if you ask me. So now, this last one that I want to show you is like one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Here I have the cabbage juice, and I made it before, and spoiler alert, it turns light blue, but before that happens, there's some spicy stuff that happens. So, this is baking soda and vinegar, so I think you might see where this is going. But, yeah, keep it, like, close up like that. So, that's a good amount of baking soda. It's about how much I added for the baking soda, other things. So now, let's open up. Oops. I brought napkins. So open up this. Now we're gonna pour that in, and it should turn light blue if everything works correctly, which I could imagine it wouldn't. We need a little bit more there. Okay, mixy, 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 mixy. Mixy, 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 mixy. We need a little bit more. Sorry, technical difficulties. Just skip ahead like 10 seconds or something to see the interesting part. Okay, so it's a little bit darker blue than baking soda, but that's just because I added more cabbage juice. Either way, it's still relatively pretty much the same thing. So, if what happens this time that happened last time, this is going to be like the coolest thing that you will ever see. Well, that I will ever see. We're going to add vinegar. So, if you know what happens when baking soda and vinegar mix, then you might see this coming. Isn't that just awesome? It's like blue, but then it fizzes purple, and then it just calms back down, and it's blue again. Hang on, mix it up. See there, it's blue again, but this time, like there's a purple ring around it, but there's this sort of pinkish purple in the middle. Isn't it? I know it makes me sound like this, like super nerdy, but even if I'm nerdy, then so be it. This is the coolest thing ever. Like it's just flipping, explodes. It's like pink and. So, anyways, okay, you're welcome for showing you that, because I just thought that was really cool. So, yeah, that's really all I have to show you. It's pink right now, but last time it turned light blue in the end. Oh well, I think I added more vinegar this time. So, to summarize, Windex is green, vinegar is red, lemon juice is pink, hydrogen peroxide is yellow, lemon juice is pink, that's less vinegar, less vinegar is pink, fabric softener is pinkish purple, disinfectant is light blue, baking soda is light blue, bleach is green, BioClean, also known as drain cleaner, is that color, amoxicillin is purple, the dishwashing pods turn yellow, and baking soda and vinegar, well, you saw that. So,
I don't think you said disinfectant.
no, I didn't. It's light blue, in case I didn't. Well,
oh, my bad. Desiccant.
Desiccant?
That
Right,
one.
sorry, I skipped that one. Yes, desiccant is light blue. So, alright, thank you for watching. Thank you, yeah, you can